Hello and welcome. So I've always checked now physically, like go and check that it's actually recorded, and it is. Yeah, it's a bad. Obviously, you've a few lost recordings in my time, and you sort of just no, it's on. It's all right. I couldn't see the actual that sort of slight shadowing that Giants very kindly give you to actually make it so you can see it's actually working. But yeah, get the liming done next, and I would imagine this is going to be need weeding, which we've not got anything to weed yet, have we? With one of those pieces of equipment that we've not actually got. Well, we've only just started, really, haven't we? It's not. We've got quite a bit of equipment, but again, it's like everything. You always get that like rudimentary equipment that, it needs widening out, doesn't it? Things like sprayers and things like that. You start to think, oh yeah, I need that as well, and I need this, and I've not got a roller. We've got a mulcher now, in so much as the plough also mulches, that's good. So let's grab. There's the lime, which was a little bit, I thought of all the places for it actually to go. Oh. That's a bit. So it's obviously got some slight flaw on the actual tractor itself, because it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So it looks like we're going to need the assistance of our other tractor. Isn't it typical of it? It isn't a pleasure to use, and the amount of time I'm having to actually come on and use the lurcher, as I call him. Yeah. That's a bit odd. It's not the tractor at all. It's not detecting that bit of lime. It's a bit. No, we really shouldn't do that. So it's not the tractor. It's actually something like wrong with that bit of lime. It's it's 951 litres, so it's not exactly a snippet. It's sort of like it's almost like the close proximity to that. But let's if we're suspecting that, let's nudge it a bit, and then see, it is as well. Isn't that amazing? In being in close proximity to that, and actually nullify the fact you can't see it. That's quite interesting, actually. To me, anyway, as a modder, it's just nice to see with the models and how it all sort of fits together. I think we'll stick the front on this as well, and we'll lime. So it doesn't go very far, does it really? I really do like that. That is really punchy. I'm really pleased with that. I'm pleased as well that I did actually didn't panic about, just think, oh well, just because Giants, sort of didn't like it. It doesn't. It's still a bona fide fantastic mod, so you've got to celebrate these things. If it's failed, well, not failed testing, it didn't fail testing at all. Giants basically said no, we don't want it. As simple as that. Which it's exactly the same as the Razek, apparently. Yeah, which I is quite amazing. That was their argument the first time round, and I put added a screenshot of the Razek right next door to mine, just as are you sure that your eyes are deceiving you? That honestly you think this is the same as that? Just have a quick look, side by side. Mine's about 4 times the size of the Razek. It is what it is. Yeah, it did rankle a little bit. Not obviously. If it didn't matter, then I wouldn't be going on. It's one of those things, isn't it? Really, that where if things do matter, you tend to go on about it. I think it's you trying to process it, and also I think it's because you sort of find it unbelievable, really. It's not really. Oh no, it's sort of slightly changing the. Yeah, it is. Now that's quite different. Yeah, so it is just the soil type. It's not exactly very nice for accepting lime or fertilised. So at least we've completely done this. I'm sure we will find that it probably is going to have weeds, because usually they cultivate, don't they? For like most of the AIs, it did look like a cultivated finish. So, oh, okay. Well, it doesn't say, but doesn't, and it usually says weeds growing. So, what amazing. Oh, yeah, we did actually lime this. We just didn't fertilise it. So then, let's just drop that down and drop you down. Do love this box. Right. Okay then. So we have sold our thing. It is September. This is the time I like, when you whiz in through the winter. Right, we've done all of our businesses that we can. Now I didn't do this on purpose. We want to stick the lime on now in this. And do we need, I think it needed water as well, didn't it? Like stones and water. Yeah, we did just as a catalyst. It doesn't actually do anything, and it's just a straight swap. So, yeah, no multiplication or anything like that. So let's go through. Oh, did we check the set? I think we did. Yeah, we did. I remember it. I very do remember it completely. We want to be 9 o'clock. And we will go through the winter. So we've done all that we can. We've got a field of barley and 2 fields of wheat. So we're already jumped ahead. Let's just check the weeds though, just in case. I can't remember the difference between base game and like precision farming. If, let's have a look. Both growing. It's weeds. Yeah. So it is weeds. So it doesn't. That's what I was thinking. I couldn't see. Normally, obviously, you hover over and it'll say weeds. But I have also got that. Yeah. Weeds small. And then okay. So. Oh. Excellent. Right. Okay. Also got a telehandler. I've never had this. This is the new one that actually. Yeah. 150 odd thousand, and quite a big chunky, real heavy tractor. Wow, so it's no, it really hasn't got has it got a 3.0? I don't think it has it? It's like, it's sort of got the forms of one, so you've only got an option of having that as a real. Yeah, no, it's a shame, but that I'm tempted. I am very tempted to grab that. It's oh, that's right, this was special. Yes, this was the with an addition of a rear 3-point hitch. So that's not bad, is it really? I think we'll go for it. We will. Hang on, that's additional lights. Trying to see where the. Oh, what? Just 2 on the. Oh no, there's more than 2. So I think there's an additional one at the back as well. No, I can only see the 2 lights that are on the telehandler boom. Oh, one gone. It's hard to sort of see. Yeah, we'll go without. Yeah, I'm happy. There seems enough lights on that without anything else. So yes, I'm happy to definitely grab that. Yes. Fantastic. And what does mean, really, we also need to... No, we could sell that. That is true. Yeah, I'm being silly, aren't I? Yeah, I do that sometimes. It's strange, sort of like a flip out and then think, no, oh, yeah, well, if we're going to do that, we may as well like grab that as well, aren't we, really? And the other one, but let's just do it. Yeah, it's one of those things. For once, we'll just like grab all this little lot, and I don't know. Yeah, why am I doing this? Yeah, I don't know either, because I was saying this only yesterday about like not wasting everyone's time, and I just, yeah, it's one of those things. And so we'll grab that, the module 7. All my life, that other one's a bit long, isn't it? No, I don't think it will. It's not the right... Oh, it is. It can do. May just get away with that. Maybe. I think I always do this. You know, when you've like just taken a loss because you bought something, I think it might subconsciously, it's my way of like compensating for the fact you've just... You know, like to try to recoup your loss. It's a subconscious thing, definitely, because I'm like, it is true. It's no... Let's have a look. It looks quite a compact little thing, this, actually. No, it's about the same as the normal one. Its 3-point makes it... No, then this is going to be a bit of a... Yeah. One of those where you... Very, very long. Apologise for the dragging it around a bit, because it's a bit one of those where there's not much choice. Now let's have a look. So let's sell you and repair you. No, I didn't mean to do that, my bad. And we also would like, if we've got this beautiful bit of kit, we would like to buy a tool for it. I would imagine that would be quite useful, and I'm going to go for what is becoming I'm wanting to do my own. I am, but it's not ready yet. I'm struggling with this, if I'm honest. Yeah, even looking at... Yeah, that's the right one, isn't it? With tension belts. Yes, this is a NASA's. Yeah, it's even like looking at anybody else's and sort of copying, you know, like following their steps. I really am getting quite... But I don't want to copy anybody else's work. So I'm sort of quite strict with myself. Even though technically it really is a Giants model. So it's... But again, I just don't want to be doing that. I don't want to cross the line that I did to begin with, and I really don't want to be doing it anymore. I'm like trying to learn a lesson and respect other modders' work. Viewing, yes, but doing anything else, no. Definitely no. Now that is a point. We're sort of... This is the sneaky way into a court. We were going to let ourselves buy the 1.5 million, weren't we? Let's have a look how much. Let's do it. It is a convention, and I am very pleased. So we want farmland. It is... I can't see where you purchase it. I did see it yesterday. No, what is this one? So where is my purchase bit? It was clearly visible yesterday. Why can I not? Yeah, where's my purchase bit? It's right down there, I was going to say. So 1532473. So let's add that. I'll never remember that, of course. 1,500,000 and 15. I think there's a 432 in there, but I don't think that's quite right. So let's see what we get left when we actually buy that. I've never done this before, but it is a convention. It is one of those things that all you're doing is the ability to sort of make this. Yes, oh, so you lost 32,000 of our own. So that is quite a lot of cash for us. So 32,000. 32,000. And that's about what we were on. So yeah, we can sort of move the sign now, which is, I would prefer, if I'm honest. It really is in a bit of a place. It blocks our entrance. So I'll willingly pay for the removal ourselves. So we're going to stick this now where, in a more place that's sort of here. Like, and that's all I was moaning about, really, was the fact that I couldn't do that. Because, I mean, there's wasted space there that, like normally on most, I suppose you could. So at least the modder has actually allowed you to do that, in so much as you can actually sort of do that. Like, it gives you the option to do it another way, and that's an option, and that's what I was always sort of talking about, was options. It really is nice to have options. So we now are the proud owners of a telehandler, and we've still got 180,000. Now we may or may not get a sprayer, so we may have to. Oh, that's a bit of a bump, isn't it? It's because of the grates being visible. We've got to put up with it, really, because otherwise it goes below the grate, and the grate's going to be visible and all that type of stuff. So it's just tough, Mr. Smith. You've got to put up with it. Right, so then we did our selling. It is, I know we didn't do that one. It is October. Let's whiz through. We've done our sort of buying and selling for the year, as in like our goods. It's all done. We've got the lime making, so we should be able to get our own lime now, which would be nice to have a bit of that. I don't mind buying stone for lime. You buy lime, don't you? So, like, why can you not buy it? That's what I was getting a bit too rigid, as you do sometimes. You're trying to not blur a line in your defence, is what. Like, I've ever owned this. Ever. Is it worth 26,000 for a 75 horsepower little tractor? Probably, but there are other ones that are equal to this that I could think of. That the only thing it's got going for it is its tracks. Is the only thing I can possibly sort of see for like ever having that. It's 7 miles an hour. It's sort of seriously limited, but obviously it's a very specialist bit of kit. But again, it's only 75 horsepower, so no, we're not even going to buy and sell it. It's again wasting space, wasting time, should I say? Even though it would be 2.6 thousand in the bank, and it's not an unwarranted amount to add, is it? It's just yeah. I just try to draw the line in the odd place. Oh, our own stone picker. Wow. We'll definitely, that would be silly to say no to that, wouldn't we? And it's not a 10 metre, it's fibbing. That obviously I want it to be. This is one mod that I'm really struggling with, to actually make the arms. I can make the arms bigger. It's but I can't make it see that I've got that. Do we buy that? I've not had that since the beginning. No, but we will sell it, I think. We've sort of got that range covered, although I suppose it would mean the lurcher. Oh, go on then. If we're going to go over there anyway, it's worth actually sort of buying and selling, isn't it, really? Even a $1,500 is like, it's not a bad little place to be, really. Right, so we want to be getting out of the farmland, and we want to be grabbing you. The stone picker we'll repair. Even though it's only the 5.5. Yeah, I'm trying to do a 12. I have actually done it, but it's when you come into the game, it tells you that it's only loaded one component, and I've got them in the right place. I know how to do that. They're a bit special. The arms are a bit special the way it's been done. I'm sort of thinking, I just think I ought to start from scratch and like ignore, this, because it's got some special properties that make it hard to grab. Yeah, obviously Black Sheep Modding's an absolute expert at these type of things, so it didn't, did not repair. Didn't fox him at all. He figured that one out totally, and no, I don't want to do it. We're just repairing it is all, and we want to grab that and sell it. And remember to drop it before you sell it, because otherwise it still thinks it's got the weight. You might get away with this because it's not very heavy, but okay, why are you not grabbing that? Why are you not grabbing? You've got to have something physical at this section, surely. Having conversations with inanimate objects. My daughter makes me laugh because she frequently does that. As a kid, she was always talking to things. Oh, okay. I did wonder if I was close enough. Let's just... We should really then be able to let's hover above. I don't think always of 3 dimensions. The shot will probably still cover that as a thing. Right, so then we want to sell you, yes. Oh, and well, I've had to break the rule because I couldn't get it's now going to lurch. But luckily it's not a very heavy thing, but it still is a bit lurchy. The heavier the item, the more drunk it appears to be. So we've got a stone picker. Now that we've got that beautiful plough, obviously I do tend to do the ploughing stroke because it sort of assists you in the weeding, but you still need a weeder because obviously sometimes you buy a field or sometimes it goes wrong anyway. So right, so let's go through to January. We're getting through this winter quickly, aren't we? I do like this. It's the first end of our first year, beginning of our next. Or we've been through one winter because we obviously got all of our stuff. Did we? No, I think this is our second winter technically. Really, I suppose you could say. Oh, every time you're going close to that thing, all my life. Now that's not bad, is it, for that? Wow. And we may as well grab you as well. I'm not sure how big you're going to be. Big, I'd imagine. Slurry module. We're going to need... Oh, not 2. Oh, you say that. That looks fairly hefty to me. No, we probably would need a weight for this, really. I'm not sure this'll... that's got it. Well, you got to look for... This is more of a... Yeah, an inching. Because you're sort of dragging the feet across the floor, aren't you? Which... the next set of equipment is always expensive, so it's always well worth... Oh, let's drop it as well. It's well worth selling, because it's always sort of quite expensive, even in the sales. I have yet to own one. I've got had a few modules in the on Oak City the first. I had a couple of... I think it was a couple. Let's grab you 2. I mean, the most money we've made really is off the sales. So I've got to be honest, also start from scratches. It's a very valid way of making cash. Yep. And I think we're going to buy that and the... Yeah, so let's grab that. The Devour Trees, I think we'll have ourselves. Now, it was broken. It would be interesting to see if this actually, if it works. Yeah, it was only not quite a few weeks back now. So, no, well, yeah. So it's made it actually that it really you need a trailer with it, and actually real or unreal. What does that mean? Oh, what does that mean? Ah, maybe that was what I didn't get. Maybe if you don't do that, it's just destroys. Maybe it could be then, right? Oh, you still got PTO. Right, we're gonna buy it as that for 13,000. It's well worth that anyway. And we should sort of have a bit of a go. Then it may be that it wasn't broken all along. It might be that I didn't understand. So this has got modules that go with it. I do like these though. How much is the spray unit for it? Let's have a look. Because it would be nice for once to actually own something like that. So how much are the modules? I bet the modules are hundreds of thousands. It's for a bigger sort of farmers than us, I think. Not that that means if you've got a bonus like that, you could like not buy it. But what I mean is, it's 84,000. Still not bad. I mean, how big is it? It's monstrous, isn't it? I mean, we're getting that as a snippet. How big is it? It is 36.5 metres. I mean, you do your field in. I am tempted, actually. Load command system. What does that mean? Spot spraying. I mean, these are always the expensive bit, aren't they? The weed spot spraying bit. Direct injection 170 gallon. Is that a bigger tank then? Yes, you get more at the back. Yeah, so extra additional tanks, is that? Yeah, but not a lot. 200 odd litres. I think I'll say no. I am tempted. Well, I'm not sure we could afford that yet, but we could afford the actual John Deere itself, I think. I think we'll buy it, and for once we're going to treat ourselves to it. Yeah, let's go for it, because it's a very good price. Yeah, so this is for us. For future posterity. It's got nice lovely narrows. I just don't think we can warrant the back yet. I just don't think we're really doing well enough that we can afford that as well. So this is for the future, so we want to repair it. Is it? No, I'm right. We could buy the beautiful little Fen Farm Compact, couldn't we, for like £4,000? I know it's not as grand, but it's just, yeah, it's a thing of dreams. But I just don't think it's. I think it's an unnecessary dream, if you know what I mean. So we'll say no. What I'm trying to say is, I've just said that I plough most of the time, so we're going to use it once in a blue moon. For summer like that, if you're going to use it, then you'd have to like not plough, and we've already got the plough and the stone picker, so it seems it's more of a matter of that it doesn't fit with the way that you're actually doing things. Really, is what I'm thinking. Not having a mad moment where I think we don't warrant that sort of kind of thing. Let's just repair that. So it may be then that to do what I would expect this to do, what I would associate this for, it's you'd need to add the Unreal for 100 grand. So that's what was probably me then that was not understanding really. You know, that it was different to what I was expecting it to be, as it would have been in FS22. Yeah, that's possibly what it really was about. Why I thought it was broken when really it's not broken at all. Right, so then let's go through to February, and I hope that the snow disappears. But it frequently doesn't now, because obviously it's usually quite thick. With the new moisture mod, it tends to be quite thick now, so I always have to be careful, because my microphone placement is in one particular place, so I have to be. Ooh, wow! Oh, the plains and berries. But now this was the one tractor of all of those that were from this pack that I was actually quite like the look of. I've never been a massive fan of versatile equipment ever. It's a bit expensive though, isn't it? It is really. Yeah, it's a shame because it's got the. Yeah, we'll sell it. We will. It is a bit. It's not on. If it had been a good bonus as well, you'd like to think, yeah, let's do it. So let's grab that too. We might have the white though. I'm hoping Pepe does his front attacher, but I'm not. I don't think it's as easy as like to do in FS25. Giants are blocking certain things. They did it in like FS19. Obviously, Pepe's front attacher in FS19, you could actually, things like the Beautiful Fent, the 1150, it worked with something like that. And then obviously, Giants did some tweaking, and in FS22 that never worked anymore, which is a shame because I love the colours of Versatile. It's very similar to my type of colour, only without the yellow. Yeah, it's a. So then. Fantastic. We need you for that. So I'm going to have to get used to the new Devour Trees because I like it. I mean, what I thought it meant by no capacity was that you need your trailer with you, you know, in so much as, because obviously it always worked like that, but it looks like now it doesn't have its invisible pipe. But, oh no, that's what it means. Its pipe probably is still invisible for those who are worried about such things, which I'm not worried about to that extent. No, I mean, because it's unreal anyway. The whole idea of the is not totally unreal. You do have mulches the other way around, that not usually ones that spit stuff out. And I suppose when you look at the design of it, it really would suck it in. So I suppose, obviously, Ruler Christie, for those who really wish to see the pipe, but it really is there, then you've got to like spend that extra cash to see it, which seems a bit strange to something that really is like that, if you know what I mean. What I mean is it's got a pipe but you can't see it, but like you've got to pay 100 grand for a pipe that you can see that is there already. It's a bit of one of them. It's like a double negative, you know, like where you say I ain't got nothing, which means you've got to have something. It's one of those things. My grandma was an English teacher and she sort of drilled it into me as a kid, and I didn't always get what she meant. I was like, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, when I was very young, I said, I don't get you, Grandma. I'm not sure what you mean. And then as I got older, I'd like thought, oh yeah, I get it. You like negative twice, so the negative cancels out the first negative and makes it a positive. So if you ain't got nothing, you've got something. And like I thought, yeah, I get it. I get what you mean now. I'm with it. I get you. So this we are gonna grab. And do we upgrade it straight away? Because we've just like done a load of like ducking and diving, haven't we? So, oh, we got the weight for free. Yeah, we will. Just always check this, because sometimes you get it for free on certain ones. So, but I don't know if it says. Yeah, we shall. So back down to 190, but we just gained a tractor. So, and of course we've got the Royal Christie's Tree Devourer 2. Which one are we going to take with us? I'd like to take the Royal Christie because I'd like to have a go at this. Now that we own the periphery, just as a test, I wouldn't mind actually having a go to see if it chops trees down, or whether it doesn't, or whether it was me, or... But I would like to put a... let's get rid of one of these horrible gnarly little trees here, which we should be able to do now, so I'm not worried if we lose the wood chips really. Oh, what, unfold the pipe that doesn't exist? Seriously? That's what I'm saying. It's one of those like weird things, isn't it? Ooh. did a bit of a weird black graphics, didn't it? This is what I found, was the fact that actually the tree devourer, that is the devour trees, this is better than that now, which is why I wasn't that bothered about the Royal Christie one anymore, because actually this has got it covered more so than the, yeah, you can like do everything now really with this. In some ways this is a bit sort of as if like we've missed, no, it is still there. It's sort of like not. You've got to sort of move it around when it's like this. It's the only way to do it. Is like to have your chainsaw on and then sort of shift it around. Yeah, it's a trick that I did learn. It's not wanting to have it, is it? No, it's, well, good job we weren't really that bothered. So again, going forwards, it is true I tend to use the lumberjack mod more than anything else, because it seems to do things that like this can't do anymore, which is a bit of a shame. It sort of makes it, well, why are you bothering to buy this? You know, like the lumberjack does it. So got a bit of a patch of that's gone away. Oh, we didn't repair it, did we? Oh no, I was going to say, why have you got like a shed that's not accessible? Because we are going to reclaim this field after this year. Yeah, this is going to be like grassed or something like that, or concreted or whatever. But we're making the most use out of this right now. So let's go through to. We did do everything, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I thought we did. I always confuses me. I apologise for this. I'm easily confused as I'm getting a little older in this type of way. I grip on, did I do that already? Was that yesterday? That type of thing. It's, not quite as good as it was when I was a bit younger. It's one of those things that you hate, obviously, but you've got no control over it. It's one of those things that you just have to, like, understand that, our own cedar planter and another Noah, that we are definitely going to buy. I do like this. This was a beautiful thing with additional tanks and additional storage, as you can see. Have I used this since I actually last... This is really going to suit this map, actually, that 6 metre. Really, really suit. Now, remind me, doesn't that do vegetables as well? I think it does. It's still a planter. The BI Maximus is... Yes, it does do vegetables as well. Everything bar like potatoes and what you'd expect, like sugar cane, the real specialist bits of kit that I thought was a bit cheeky to add. I probably could have done if I'd really wanted, but I thought, no, well, both of these are both a bit special and both no-tills. I must add a proper... It's difficult to do with the 6 metre because the 6 metre opens, the Pilatus, it doesn't open, so you can put things in without any kind of like... yeah, no, this is 225, isn't it? So for any draggy type things, or even the mower, this would be an ideal mowing machine. But I'm tempted to relegate our other tractor that's annoying me to be the mower. Yeah, so I don't have to use it very much. Oh, it's horrible, and it is. But it's one of those things that really, so we're in March, so we've got our fields done already, so we could, I suppose, go right to harvest, but we are going to need to weed our field over there, aren't we? So we're really looking for, it's only light weeds, so we're looking for a sprayer, which we could easily afford. We could go the farm con, but I'm looking to see if there's any sort of medium ones like a Hardy or something. So I'm not giving up on us buying one in the sales, So just, yeah, right, let's go through anyway. So March, we will, no, grass cutting in the morning, isn't it? Yeah, it is actually. So we'll quit at this particular time, I think. We want to be 8 o'clock now. So we'll check the sales and we'll leave it there because we do have mowing to do. We should check, yeah, well, we're looking for a sprayer, but the chances of getting it, like we've already got one, but it was a bit, yeah, well, it was very reasonable actually. It's just, ooh, okay, well, this is not a terrible thing. Oh, that's a very good price, that is. Do like that one as well. Okay, let's get the buying and selling done then. Okay, well, if we're going to do that, let's grab the Noah as well. Let's get the little items done first. Yeah, I do love me sugar, but I keep saying there's absolutely no point ever of actually owning a sugarcane plant. And I did it on Oak City. Yeah, I'd sort of bought it. I thought, why have you bought this? Why did you buy it? I did sell it in the end, but what I mean is it's so silly. There's no real. You're literally always going to. You plant it unless you ripped it up, which why would you do that? And there's no point in ever owning it. You're always better to lease a sugarcane planter, because once it's there, isn't it? You've not got to keep doing it year in, year out, which is one of the massive advantages to sugarcane. I do love it. I must do a sugarcane harvest again, because it's a while since I've done it. I did try to do it on Oak City and then I let it wither. Yeah, for some reason I get carried away sometimes with like whiz through, and then like, I was like, oh, you Wally, you've missed your harvest because it's quite late. Noah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that 6 meter. It's a beautiful size for this type of map. Yeah, that was another one that was rejected by Giants. I have had 2 rejections. That was one. And I kept it as the coon as well. I literally did do that. And they said, same again, knockback. And I thought, well, that's a bit. Other people do that, where you just add. I mean, basically, all I've done is make it no-till. Which it sort of has got. The discs for so again, it's a bit like the Great Plains likewise has got the discs that are like a light cultivator, so really you could seriously say, but they said no again, so I thought, okay, well, whatever, like my obviously I'm not no, we don't want to be selling, repair. Wow, that was a snippet to repair that. Let's drop that down with the stone picker. Our equipment is blossoming. Yeah, just need something like a sprayer, and then I mean, I know we've got our other seeder as well, but that we've now got a plant 2 and it seeds 2, so you could assist to have 2 of them going side by side. So it's now April morning. Our lurcher, which is down there. Yeah, we also want to shift you, don't you, a little bit out of the way, because otherwise you're going to get clocked. So what we're going to, actually, this doesn't look like 3rd growth stage, and it should be, because we didn't cut this, or maybe it is. No, it didn't look like from above. It looks like 2nd, but it really should be 3rd growth stage. Let's speed time up and get rid of this rain. Now this is another thing that I do like about the moisture mod, in so much as you can get rain all day long. Which I don't like that, but what I mean is it's realistic. So it's still raining. We did do the course for this, didn't we? Let's just wait there for the rain. No, it's decided it's carrying on. Yeah, it's got the yield to sun coming now. Sometime today. Let's give it an extra few minutes as well for the moisture to die down. Now, it used to have a moisture box at the right hand side at the bottom, so why have we not got that now? Yeah, you used to be able to see the moisture. Has it like been banned? Has it got to go into the moisture thing. Is that? Yeah, do you have to go into here now to see the moisture? You used to. Yeah, there's no additional cost. You know, like, I mean, you can. Yeah, I only want to see mine, but it's strange. Right, well, let's just get the course on this ready for next time. So 57, which I think is the only course. In fact, no, we have got more. 11 meters load course, and so you go on. No point setting them going, but yeah, we'll. I think it snarls up at some point in the middle of the course. Yeah, I think it can only do one. Let's try this again. No, it'll do. We'll take over for that last little bit where it gets snarled up. It's sort of like down there in the middle of the course somewhere. Right, so not a bad little place. We've still got 193,000, but we've got a load of equipment to show for it as well, including another tractor and quite a bit of equipment, stone picker, you name it. That's blossoming our equipment list, so I'm quite pleased. Yeah, we did have a sprayer, but somebody sold it for cash. But then it is true, I think it's getting a little bit late. What we're going to do, that's right, we haven't finished, have we? What are we actually like? Seriously. Goldfish memory. Yeah, it's true. I get excited and it's chatting. It is. We're going to keep that for ourselves. We'll keep it as it is for right now, 25 cubic meters, because that's still not a bad size trailer. And we'll extend it at some point, so we need to lend 400,000 when we've sold those couple of bits. We would have lost an awful lot of cash. I mean, we're going to make probably more money on selling that one big thing than a little. So let's grab you. Now, is that the Ridgy maker for the? If it is this, I'm never ever buying that again. It's the most stupidest thing I've ever known. Because you're better off not making ridges because you can't see what you're doing. It's one of those things that Giants, I've got to be honest, with almost everything have been very, very good. Let's just try and like level off a bit. Yeah, with most bits of equipment you've got the shadowing for if you're fertilising. Certain things it's difficult. That I will definitely warrant. Let's drop you. But if you're doing the ridges with the ridge machine for the new vegetables, it could be. I think it is. It looks like it to me. Yeah, it doesn't. You can't see where you're going. It's like ridiculous. You're like, well, that's a bit. Whereas if you're doing it without the ridge maker, you can actually clearly see where you're going. So I'm like, what incentive is there for me to be like doing this? Because like it's better off without it. I can't see where I'm going with it. So is this supposed to be a challenge to me, Giants? Like where obviously I can't see what I'm doing, so therefore it makes me a better player. Is that what it's about? I'm thinking to myself, but yeah, it seems to be one of those absolutely stupid ideas that, like, you think, well. So I've just vowed, after buying it last time on Rizu Forest, we did own it, and I did it. I literally did it for one fee, and I thought, why are you doing this? I thought, because this is ludicrous. If I do it the way that I normally do, which is like the way that you shouldn't do it, which is you're supposed to put ridges in, then right, so this is going to bring in a little bit of cash, isn't it? 50 odd grand. Wow. Amazing. We've all got our own idiosyncrasies. It's like I'm not a massive fan of the round bales. I don't like this. I like the original case. So I'm young, which also means I'm not a massive fan of the Colossus. One of the few things in the Colossus range that I'm not a massive fan of, because again I don't like the originals. They're not terrible. It's not, but I think I'm I've got used to the square one so much that that's the only option for me, if you know what I mean. I like just the thing. No, no. So 509. No, we don't own that. We need to repay all of the money that we've. It does look very nice though. It's a bit where we should be quite a bit though. A couple of £100 plus, I should say. By the time the dust settles, we will be 200,000 plus. Yeah, 250 actually. Wow, that's impressive. So I would think at the end of this year. Oh, actually, that is a point. What has that farmer planted? He's planted corn. Should we? Let's go for it. Let's buy this field now because it's not going to skin us, is it? I know we're going to probably have to. Yeah, we will. It's a very good value field for that, really. So we are coming on a pace. We can now convert our 55 back into the farmyard after this. The wheat has been like harvested. It's going to be like we're going to do it because I think we're doing well enough now. So next session we're going to cut the grass. Then we're going to go to harvest. We will. I think we're going to need to spray. Oh, it does actually get planted in April, so yeah, that is actually, we'll see, does it? Growth, it's got weeds growing. I just went out, we were running, we ran over a patch, so it's got patchy weeds, basically. So I think what we're going to do, even, yeah, because we sort and it's amazing, we keep going back down to 170,000 all the time, but we've bought something for the money that we've made. It's a really quite a nice place to be. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to treat ourselves to that fantastic bit of kit that Giants did, really, from the Farm Compact. It's yeah, I put the IX track in. I love this as well. It's a beautiful bit of kit. Yeah, do you like my version of that? It's a bit cheaper, isn't it, really, than the original, the Agrifac, just a little. Right, so we want to be buying the Spreader port, which I'll never say right, but yeah, so we will buy the Spreader port for 4,000. Oh, well, that's yeah, that's a bit. I don't. What is the pulse width modulation malarkey? I mean, the weed seeker only switches on at the point, but what's the pulse width modulation? That's new. So you could sort of like. We'll have it normal for now, I think, but it is nice to know that Giants have actually added that ability onto the Farm Compact. Just I'm being a bit of a cheapskate at the minute, so we want the normal front tank, the silent tank, the plastic 1200 litre. Yeah, which is a bit extended now. It's not like it used to be. It's got additional storage. Ooh. That must be a little bit close to being in the body. That one's a bit better. Yeah, as your angles change, that one's visible. Whereas this one, it must be a little bit close to the body, when only you can see it as you sort of straight on. So I must actually have a go at that. We will indeed buy that. It's a bit wider. So we've got a means of doing that. And I know it's a bit expensive. So do we... Now, we do need a tractor with a front and a back 3-foot link, so we could. Let's just get ready for next session. Yeah, let's just. So it's got to be you, because the other one has not got. Right, so let's grab. Let's see if this will all work, because I'm not sure if it will like play ball. Now it's a bit wide, but you can actually get quite a large tractor into the spreader port. I've got to say it right. I always call it the spreader port and get rid of the sp. Yeah, it's spreader port, which is a bit of a strange use of language for an English person. It's something that we very rarely would ever put an S and a P and an R together, but it is obviously a manufacturer's name, so it is what it is. So I have actually did start to work on the spreader port to give it a bit more additional tank, to make it a bit more, you know, and obviously it's just a slightly additional tank malarkey. So does fit in. It's tight, but it's certainly not. Oh, I do like that. I'd forgotten I'd done that additional sort of square bit at the top as well. Yeah. A nice bit of modelling there. I've got to justify this. Again, I'm always trying, if I'm going to do a mod like this, I'm always trying to justify. Oh, now that is a point. Really, this, though a worker will be able to get away with it, it's not really the right tractor for the job, is it? I think we need to swap with the... can we get behind? Can we sort of like... Is that headland big enough for us to go down it, is my point. Can we sneak through there? Oh, might get snarled up. It's a bit tight. Can we maybe just... I mean, we are talking like just... Yeah, we think we need to go and see if we can put narrows on the other tractor. It's a beautiful thing. I love the tracks. It's just obviously it will do some damage. So like, let's be realistic, shall we? And we'll swap. Such a pleasant sort of thing to have a. Now then, we'll stick some narrows on you just for realism as well. I'm sure this can have narrows. It's that's what gets me the most, is that you press reverse and it for like and forwards, and for about a second and a quarter it just, your brain's saying, well, I'm pressing forwards, why are you not actually, you know, doing anything? And that's what sort of, it's that unpleasant like lack of confidence because it produces, because oh, I have actually got this on as well. This was the last course that I actually put on for it. It's that unpleasant feeling as a human being that you get when something like that, you know, when you like press forwards and it doesn't go. Once it's going forwards, like now, you can feather the, I don't like stopping in it. It's sort of really unpleasant. So herbicide. Yeah, this is, oh, the other thing is this really is a tank. Yeah, so it's very, very useful for a small farm to actually own. So I am, again, this is another thing I am going to put in. Oh yeah, we will do diesel as well. And I'm going to put it in testing. I'm not holding my breath because I say so far. Oh, tyres. I know we could do this field, but let's just, and we can go over our own fields. It's not going to hurt because it's like, although I've got to be honest, realism-wise, I still don't think you will. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I've got to skirt those because they're horrible trees that catch you and you can't go through them. Right, narrows is what we're after. It's a pleasure to drive once it gets going. It's just this like, it's that disbelief that you're pressing the buttons that gets me really. Right, so we do want to repair you 2, and we want to give you narrows. That's good. At least it doesn't reset either to like a base thing. Oh, we've got reverse driving on it too. So we want... Oh, please tell me I can have... I'm sure we can have narrows on it. I'm sure we can, but it might not be the Trelleborgs. It won't be the knock-ins. It's certainly not. It's going to be so... Rear twins. They are chunky tyres, are they not? Gordon Bennett. No, it's not a BKT either. Wow. Snibble certainly does give you some options, as you know. So you can have narrows on the back, which does suggest he's got narrow options, I would have thought. I'm used to it. Again, I don't think I've tried in FS25 in my... Wow, I hate doing this. You know, like when you're going through and you're like going, all the way through. It's like doing a mod review without the mod review. Doesn't, yeah, I mean, it's obviously not saying narrows either, but then none of them look narrow either, so no, they don't look narrow. Twin wheels, 2 twin wheels, rear twin wheels. He's certainly given them some options, hasn't he? But like no narrows. Just, oh my life, come on, please give me narrows. Michelin, this is our last hope of actually getting narrows. Oh my life. None of them look narrows either, so we're back to now I've got to be honest, most people, if they're going to give you narrows, usually do it on the Trelleborgs. And I didn't see any at all. Right, okay, in that case, we are going to have to, like, I'm not sure if we can do this, but we might be able to. Yeah, there's a bit of a sort of a thing which I don't mind doing, but I think it was only came into the game, like, yesterday. We could actually also be, while we're here, yeah, it does that funny trick that a lot of tractors do as well. You press reverse and it does like a wheel spinny like thing for a second and goes the wrong way. But that happens on a lot of tractors. I think that's actually a Giants thing rather than a modder thing. I think that's you just got to put up with that, like a second skidding. It might be one of the options that I always have on that I've never ever changed in all the years I've played FS, and it could well be that. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy a specialist. We are, and it is Little Tractor. I included this. I thought, this is really, yeah, I love this by the ARM team. I took it out last time. I have no idea why I did, because it really is a great addition, and we do want the front loader attacher for a special reason. No, it's only got the stall. It's got its own thing. It's a bit. This is a use case for this. It's very slow, but I've got to be honest. If you was going to want this, no, we want. I think they are narrows anyway. Look, rear narrow twins, narrow tyres plus 4-wheel drive. I think again, it's a very old model tractor, but you can now use it for a special, and it's 14,500. It's only 70 horsepower, but we don't need it to be powerful. Not only that, but actually the stall for this, the front loader, is absolutely amazingly priced. Absolutely. I mean, we're talking this one here, 1,000. It's just amazing. What more would you expect from the arms? You know, they really are an amazing sort of like. What we need now is in front loader tools is that beautiful bit. I think it's under miscellaneous actually. I don't think it is in here. I think it is obviously technically would be like in that really. I'm surprised it's not, but it's classed as miscellaneous. I was a long time, by B Gamer 003. It's done it for this. It wasn't B Gamer normally. So we're going to do it, John Deere. Has he been kind? Has he done it like for free? 50. I can live with that. I think it always had a bit of a cost, but it was at little bits. It was not. Yeah, we do 400. He's carried on with the tradition, and I'm very pleased with this. So really, we've now got a specialist that has got all the electrics and that, and it's just going to be just for weeding. And we could also have it for fertilising too. We could make some fertiliser, liquid fertiliser ourselves, I think. So let's grab that. It does all hook up electrically and everything, so it's all legit, really. But I know, obviously, some people wouldn't like it. But again, it is quite plausible if a human being wants to. And this is why it really annoys me that Giants have taken the line they have on the 1150, where you can't have a front. If I had bought 1150 and I got the cash to buy that, then I'm a rich farmer. Now, you're telling me that rich farmer can't like go to an engineer and say, will you look, I don't care if it costs me 50 grand, just stick me a front 3-point link on it. Of course they could do it. Of course they could, and that's what I'm saying. It's right. Excellent. So it's fully ready with narrows, ready to do all of our fields, and this is its job. And the whole setup has cost us about 20,000 for this setup. Obviously, if we did the special spraying, that would cost us a bit more. So we're going to set this going preemptively now, and then we're going to set him on our fields. No, he is there. No, he is. Right, so that the next sort of time he's going to be cracking on with that. We'll just run this across, and then I think that's not a bad place to actually leave it. And I'm going to have to scoot because my wife's going to be shouting me we're going out in a bit, in about an hour. So yeah, talk about leaving things to the last minute. Well, have we repaired everything? I think we did actually, yeah. Yeah, including the blade. Yeah, we did that because I remember the planter was very, very cheap, and I went, oh my life, that was cheap. Something like 100 or 222 or something like that. Yeah, I've got a weird memory, in so much as there's tiny little details that I can remember and recall that most people can't, but then certain things I can't recall at all. So yes, this is going to be the last year that this farmyard is used as a field, because we bought plenty of fields. We can afford to lose that, and also we ought to be thinking about animals, really, is what I'm thinking. And also additional businesses. I don't want to rely on the, what we've done so far with this and continue to do that. I usually do that as a starter business to sort of break you out at the very beginning. So, right, all that remains to be said then is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.